There's no such thing as pretending. Someone who went to school for music and it's not fucking working.
Well, either way, we're recording now, so.
Huh. That's a new one.
That's a planet.
Okay, I
All right.
was very confused when that popped up because I just happened to hit the play button to my audiobook just briefly, and that popped up at the same time.
I'm just letting things happen.
Same.
No more talking. Trying to say shit.
Do what now?
He's trying to be dramatic.
Oh!
In the founding, the gods came to Exandria, a vibrant planet with two moons, Catha and the red moon Rudius. The gods were not the beings who created Exandria. Those were wild, magical forces called the primordials. Instead, they were the ones who shaped it. They each put into Exandria aspects of life and creatures to inhabit the planet. But the gods were divided on what to do with their creation. During the war with the primordials, the gods found themselves divided. The prime deities believed the primordials should be destroyed in order for life to flourish. The Patriarch gods, however, believe they should use the primordials to rule over life on the planet. Fortunately, the prime deities won, and the Patriarch gods and the primordials were banished, thus ending the first age known as the Founding. Next came the Age of Arcanum, known for the great heights that humanity achieved through the studying of magic. All aspects of magic were encouraged to be researched for the sake of knowledge and further propelling humanity. The city of Avalier floated along magical ley lines, constructing other great magical works. It was during this time that the Mother of Ravens ascended to godhood, replacing the forgotten deity whose name appears in no textbooks or memories. But others sought to accomplish similar feats, and they, like Icarus, flew too close to the sun. During a time that would later be known as the Calamity, the effects of humanity's hubris released the Patriarch gods from their prison. They unleashed divine war upon the surface of Exandria once again. Historical records estimate the ensuing war and great magical plagues unleashed upon the land wiped out 70% of life on Exandria. Its conclusion saw the construction of the divine gate, forever bearing the prime deities and the Patriarch gods from physical existing in the material plane, though their influence can still be felt all over the world. This brings us to the current era known as post-divergence. In this era, great heroes of humanity rise to new heights. It has seen heroic groups like Vox Machina rise to take on the newly ascending Patriarch god Vecna, slaying him, but they allowed the hand of Vecna to fall into the hands of a Patriarch of their own. The Mighty Nine made a name for themselves by stopping a war between the Dwendalian Empire and Jorhas, and slaying the Leviathan lord Ukatoa with the help of the Clovis Concord fleet. Many other heroic groups also seek to make a name for themselves in this age. It is on this Exandria during the time of post-divergence that we find ourselves. Although things may seem a little different, in this timeline, Vox Machina and the Mighty Nine do not exist. Their effects on the world never happened. While the world seems like the Exandria many of us know, not everything is the same. That does not mean the world is without its problems. Recently, stories have begun to permeate the more elite social circles among the arcana. Whispers of a surge in magical energy originating from behind the mysterious fog bank known as the Fool's Curtain, leaders from Wildmount and Taldori, and even as far as the city Vasselheim on Israelia, quickly sent out forces and mercenaries to investigate the surge of magical energies. As the first groups began to return to their various kingdoms, they would all tell a similar story: wealth for those who journey for fame and glory. A story of a tavern called the Yawning Portal, far off to the shattered teeth that contained the entrance to a mage's tower. A tower filled with vast treasures, rooms filled with jewelry and gold, riches, beyond your wildest imagination. The first adventurers had returned with chests full of gold and platinum, showcasing their wealth in taverns along the trip back home. Word is beginning to spread quickly, piquing the curiosity of many. Individuals and groups are gathering resources and collecting information to seek out the tower themselves and reap the rewards. We find ourselves on the continent of Wildmount, in an area known as the Menagerie Coast, settled between the Lucidian Ocean and Syros Mountains. A series of city-states have aligned to form a confederation known as the Clovis Concord, which spans the Menagerie Coast. Many adventurers are flocking to the various ports in the region due to its proximity to the Fool's Curtain and the Shattered Teeth. Port cities like Nicodranus and Port Zune are filled to the brim with would-be adventurers. Our story begins in the westernmost and largest city on the Menagerie Coast, Port Damali. Port Damali is widely regarded among its large population as the unofficial capital of the Clovis Concord. The city sits on flowing green hills where the Tidone River spills into the Lucidian Ocean. Farmlands give way to the slums that contrast greatly from immaculate inner city. Nicknamed the Jewel of the Coast, Port Damali is a vibrant city with a diverse range of races among the population. Representing those races, various types of architectures are built side by side all across the city, resulting in a weird yet astonishing ramshackled vibe. Bustling city streets are seeing an influx of business from the boom in the population in recent years. Businessmen seek to make profit off the powerful economy. Adventurers arrive every week seeking to make a name for themselves and find fame and fortune. Across Port Damali, these would-be heroes are stocking up, preparing to find a vessel to head across the Lucidian Ocean. Flying through the streets of the city, we can see them, a hunter, searching for his past, browsing through the stands in the market, seeking provisions for his journey, nearby looking to make a world a better place. A healer stops by the general store and replenishes their magical supplies. Further up the road, an ancient warrior from a long time, no, wrong. Further up the road, an ancient warrior from a long-forgotten wanders through the streets, keeping a watchful eye on the crowds. In a tavern just up the cobbled street, a sailor running from his destiny drinks ale in the corner of the bar. A few tables over, an investigator pores over their notes, searching for the clue they missed that will lead them to answers. A serpent slips a bribe across the table, seeking a job that would help her make a name for herself. And just outside on the corner, an elf tries to spread cheer to passerby. With a song and dance, she hopes to make them smile. These soon-to-be adventurers will make their way to the docks in a few hours to board a vessel bound for the Shattered Teeth. It is there we begin this story on the docks of Port Damali as cargo and passengers begin to move up the boardwalk to the Queen's Gambit. Sailors shout instructions and stow away cargo as our eager adventurers wait to board the ship.
Woo!
Don't all speak at once of what you're about to do.
I
Okay,
can
so
do stuff now.
Do we know each other?
I would think not, because it sounded like we just all happened to be on the same boat heading for the same thing.
No, you
I
do
know
not
I'm
know each
Or
other.
at least we will be
I
going.
know I'm
towards
coming from across the way.
Yeah,
I
I
know
think
for sure nobody knows me right now.
I think Daniel and Harold know each other from coming across the ocean to Port Damali.
I don't know. I'm just here.
I just want to move the map to see something.
If you right click, you can drag it around.
I love you, thanks.
And then you can zoom in and out, scroll wheel.
Yeah, the zooming in and out was fine. I was just like, why the hell can't I move this thing? Okay, I'm good. Sorry.
All right. I guess Frank
Here's
walks
Port
up to the
Damali.
captain and asks if we're going to be leaving soon. Sorry, I have all my notes all shambled.
I do just want to make one quick comment before we really get into this. Hearing someone say, oops, wrong, in epic voice is just fucking amazing.
Yeah.
That was great. I had to try so hard not to start laughing.
So glad I was muted.
Yeah, I didn't mute myself, so like, joking.
Well,
Like, damn.
while you fix your notes, why don't we all just like introduce our characters? Because
All right,
I don't know who
hold on.
everybody
I
is.
got it. I got it. It's really warm in my room all of a sudden. Give me a sec.
He's nervous.
It's the nerves.
At least we're not doing this on camera.
Oh my god.
You're
I look
nervous.
like an idiot.
I'm nervous.
Hey, I was
You?
squeezing a pressure ball while reading that whole thing. So shut up.
You did fantastic.
Yeah,
I'll be
it put me to sleep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I put you to sleep.
No, because it was like,
soothing.
yeah,
It's the epic voice that did it.
yeah. But then I heard Booty go woo, and I'm like, no, I don't want to wake up.
All right. Okay. So you guys are walking down on the docks, or at least some of you are, and you come up to a captain who is about 6'2", black hair, kind of a stubble of a beard going. And he has a clipboard with passengers taking names. Name?
Frank Waite.
Frank. You may board.
Thank you. Will we be leaving soon?
We will be leaving shortly.
Thank you.
What does Frank look like?
You see a kind of a fair-skinned, blonde hair, but dirty and harried, beat-up armor.
I guess I would go next.
Name?
I am Nisa Sentry Sildry, and it's
Niece.
basically a robot lady with a big-ass hammer and axe strapped to her back. Blue skin. Well, blue metal.
Blue skin. That on a robot?
Blue metal.
Okay.
Crafted it.
Chainmail. Yeah. Blue metal skin. You can't see her face. It's covered. Anyway, sorry.
My name's Harold. I'm a short human male, blonde hair, really skinny looking.
Pause. Sorry. Everyone hit refresh.
On the music.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fring.
It's loading.
I heard a sound effect of some kind. I think.
Exciting. Yes. It's going to be so good.
One works. I don't know why the other ones are not.
I'm going to be completely honest. I haven't heard anything come from it.
Me neither.
Because it hasn't been playing.
It refreshed, and then it like, hey, you want to agree to this again? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then it started loading again.
Yeah, I'm just getting buffering.
Same.
It's just
I saw it
paused
do the
everywhere.
fog sound effect, but I didn't hear anything.
Same. I saw him activate it, but I didn't hear anything.
I heard like an explosion come from fog.
No, that's not from fog. That's a different sound effect.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
that was the ship crashing in the fog.
Like,
I mean, like I played an hour and a half of what was the game? Sea of Thieves. Sounds about right.
Embark.
Is
The only reason I can think why it wouldn't be working right now is the sheer number of people that it's trying to get shared to.
Probably.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not hearing nothing. Oh, no,
Me
Marketplace is loaded up.
It's trying to for me.
Yeah, I'm not getting it.
Like, I see the bar moving on the left-hand side, but I don't hear anything.
Okay. Well, I'm actually quite happy that fog works. So
I'm glad it works on your end.
okay. Sorry. Next.
Yeah, so I was Harold, short human male, blonde hair, blue eyes, looks real skinny. And when I come on the ship, I'm going to see if I can wave my fare, since I can help navigate. If that's possible.
Harold Short Human?
Yeah.
I don't have a Harold Short Human.
Well, no, just Harold.
Just
My name's-
Harold.
Yeah, I am a short human.
Your travels has already been paid for.
Ooh. I'm going to get on the ship.
And thank you for your consideration, but we already have a...
Not as good as me.
I don't know about that. Get on the boat. Next.
I'll go. I am Claire Jegentoth, also known as Kai Venom.
Oh. Kai Venom. Kai Venom. Oh. Okay. I have you on the list. Board.
Excellent.
I'm gonna stroll on up. I am Daniel. Stand about 6'3" in the armor. Stand 6'2" without it. Armor and boots, and I'm a paladin. Got my power shield on my back, along with my spear and my warhammer. I mentioned to the captain, if you need help with cargo or anything, just let me know and I'll help out where I can.
Thank you very much, Daniel. I will take that in consideration. At the moment, we're completely staffed. All you need to do is worry about the journey.
Thank you, sir. And I head up the plank.
Next.
Who are the last?
Next.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up. I'm 7 foot tall, big heavy steps, and I'm kind of avoiding most of all the crowds, just trying to keep to my own. I'll walk up to the captain and say, "Hello, I'm Bastion."
Bash. Mr. Diggle, we're gonna need an extra plank here.
Mr. Diggle.
Hey, shut up. It took me an hour to learn all the terminologies of shipping.
Oh, I love it, though. I love it. No, I love it.
I gotta make the gangway a little bit bigger.
Hey, I go balls deep on... Anyways, yes, Bastion. Is that mechanical beast behind you with you too?
Yes. Buckbeak is with me.
All right, let me... Board. I got you on the list.
What was the beast's name?
Buckbeak.
Buckbeak? Oh my god.
If you want to see what...
Why does that sound familiar?
As
Oh, crap, wrong mic.
as you cautiously cross the plank, it kind of bowed. But you quickly hurry across.
How heavy are you?
Yikes.
Alright, there's the right one.
Oh, I love Buckbeak.
So who's left to go? Just me and Pink?
Uh,
I
I
think.
think so.
Richter. You're a Richter here. Richter?
Just kind of like disconnect myself from the shadows and come across. Yes, I'm here.
Do you need help with that luggage?
No, I'll manage.
Considering your strength? Kidding. Alright. May board the vessel.
So he kind of like goes up the gangway, and if you are watching the crowds coming in, just see average-sized human that, if you want to describe how he's dressed, it's just dark leather, everything. Trench coat, Hat pulled down low, try to be what's the term? Inconspicuous.
I don't think he's succeeding.
While dragging a 50-pound chest behind him.
Hey, the chest is important.
That's where he keeps the bodies.
What do we even have in the chest?
Sorry, I forgot to describe myself when I did that whole thing. Like I said, 7 foot tall. You can't see me. I'm wearing a full suit of armor. It's a mixture of leather and metal plates.
I also forgot to describe myself. I'm roughly 5 foot tall. You can hardly see me as well, as I'm covered head to toe in leather armor, hat, and a face cover. All you can see is my green eyes and somewhat light skin in the face.
I am looking for a sage. Is there a sage on the docks?
I'm here. I'm running a little late. Is there a sage on that list of yours?
Yes.
Great. Is there... I have my cat with me. Is there a Milo on that list?
Milo. Screw it. You both may come aboard.
Hell yeah.
Is that everyone? Last call? No? Alright. Mr. Diggle, let's get on our way. Aye, Captain.
Frank would like to kind of hide on the boat, just up top, and look out, see if there's any special eyes following the boat.
So the vessel that you guys are all on is a bark vessel, a ship with 3 masts. With the 4 masts shorter than the main mast. It has a fore and a aft rigging sails and square rig sails. And has 2 siege not write it down. I should have. Basilisk. Nope. Heavy crossbows.
Ballistae?
Yep. That's the word.
Ballista, got it.
Ballistas. And 5 gun ports on each side. You hear
You said it's
the
a
man...
10-gun ship?
Say that again?
It's a 10-gun ship?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh. Fancy.
You hear Mr. Diggle yell out, "Anchors away." And the vessel starts. The Queen's Gambit is now on the move, sailing to the Shattered Teeth. Cool music we've been playing by now.
I heard that.
So,
Can't hear anything. Hey, that would be great.
Pirate of the Caribbean, really?
It's
Oh,
a
I
great
heard that one.
soundtrack.
Oh, you heard?
Okay, I agree.
I heard the cannon
hear it?
fire, and that is it.
I didn't
hear
hear
anything?
anything.
No.
No.
That could have been extremely delayed on my end, but you know.
I haven't heard a single sound, so that's just me.
That's the first sound I've heard the entire time.
So where on this map are we going to?
You guys are this one. Oh. You guys start here,
Right.
then having to sail
Ah,
this way.
from the white circle to the The Fool's Curtain. Okay.
Coincidentally, it's written.
It's raining.
Clear skies.
It's raining, man.
So I think right now Harold's gonna be looking for. Do I have a cabin or what's the sleeping accommodations here, Captain?
It's only going to take a few hours, so get comfy. Enjoy the voyage.
This is a fast ship.
I think I'm just gonna sit in the middle of the ship, away from everybody.
Few hours
What
of
do-
bullshit
A place
for
with the least number of people, just where I can keep a good eye on everything around me.
Frank would like to walk around the ship and look for any special stowaways. Anyone he might know.
anyone that you might know.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't recognize his voices yet, except a few.
It's Danis. And I said Frank would like to do it.
It's concentrating on something.
I could not clear that last night, so I don't know how to get rid of it.
Go into effects and then just hit the delete button beside it.
I think I got it.
There we go. First time running Foundry. Kidding. 3 days.
Takes the first time for everything.
This
Foundry-
is true.
Foundry questions direct my way.
One second.
How did you create your tokens?
Check.
Oh, I can pull it out too. Okay, that's cool.
Oh, I can pull myself out? Oh! Hell yeah.
Oh, sweet.
And now we're all just standing in the sea.
I think it would be more accurate that we're elsewhere. I moved over there.
First roll of the game. Very nice.
24.
You found no stowaways. It's a peaceful journey. And hence, get to know.
You keep cutting out.
Maybe it's time to get yourselves familiar with one another.
Daniel's gonna go talk to Harold since he briefly ran into him on his journey over from across the way on the other side.
Oh, hey, it's Daniel, right?
Yeah, Harold, right?
Yeah, you were on the boat over from Taldore to Port de Mali, right?
Yeah. Sorry, we talked a little, but then I slept for most of it.
Whoever put me twice, I'm already there.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm the one that's missing.
I'm missing too, but oh well.
The rest of us kind of just pulled ourselves out.
There I am. Oh, I didn't know how to do it.
It's all
I
good.
don't either.
I don't know how to get rid of your favorite foe.
Same thing. So go into their character sheet. Go over to effects.
Oh,
And
right.
then, yeah.
Get rid of that mage armor. You don't need mage armor right now.
Oh, this was from messing around with it last night.
Yeah.
Sage, are you just kind of like plopped in the middle looking depressed, or what are you looking like?
No, I have a little notebook card thing in my hand and I'm writing on it.
Okay. I think Nisa would walk over and just like look at your card and go, "What are you writing?"
I am writing a poem or a joke of some sort.
Is it a funny joke?
Some say it's funny, some say it could be rude. But it just depends on your take of the joke.
Do robots have senses of humor?
Well, we're about to find out. What's the joke? If you haven't made the joke, you can just say it's either a funny joke or a not funny joke, and you don't have to like know the joke.
I expect jokes.
No pressure, man. Don't pressure.
Well, this joke. Okay. What sounds like a sneeze but is made out of leather?
Sounds like a sneeze, but it's made out of leather?
Yeah.
Oh no.
A snake.
A shoe.
Oh my god.
And we all take 1d4 psychic damage, right? That's how this works.
Oh.
Nisa like grabs her belly and goes, "Ha ha ha," and then sits down.
Frank chuckle from across the boat.
I facepalm.
Harold's gonna look at Daniel and say, "It's gonna be a long trip."
He's gonna sigh and agree.
You got Richter on the other end. So you hear the chuckle from the one side, and then the other hand you just hear from Richter go, "Ha!"
Yeah, Nisa's idea of laughing is she holds her belly, like puts her head back and goes, "Ha ha ha," and then that's it.
That's creepy. Don't do that again. That's the captain telling you that.
She looks at the captain and goes, "But I'm supposed to laugh." Ha ha
Sounds
ha.
fake.
Do you want a joke where you aren't laughing?
Okay.
Meanwhile, I approach whoever's the paladin.
Hello, I'm Daniel.
Hi, Daniel. Where are you from?
Oh gosh, I gotta actually look at the name of this because I can't enunciate. I am from Vasselheim.
Vasselheim. I'm from Vasselheim.
I don't know who said that.
It's coming from Richter.
Vasselheim. And you're a paladin, right?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Who are you serving?
Oh, what's her name? 'Cause I wrote it
Saren
all
Ray.
down. Yeah, Saren Ray.
What's the name, sorry?
Saren Ray.
Sarenrae?
Correct.
How important are they? Like, are they royals? Do they own... Sorry, I just don't know about the area at all. Haven't been that way. I'm myself from around, I would say, Rixentrum.
Are you asking about myself or Sarah and Ray?
Cern Ray and yourself, basically, both. I'm just curious about, your entourage and who you are.
As for myself, my family is in my father oversees the shipping
Trading?
operations for my uncle's potions and whatnot, because he runs an apothecary.
Ooh, what type of potions?
For the most part, it's going to be your healing potions, some antidotes. Nothing too crazy, nothing out of the unusual. He keeps his business very professional and doesn't typically take on any makings of poison or other such harmful things. So
I heard sound.
Heard sound.
I did. I heard sound. Just saying.
What the fuck is playing right now?
people are saying their sound, and I'm like, I don't know. What are y'all on about? Am I supposed
I
to be
heard
hearing
fog.
things?
I don't know what I heard, but I heard a sound, and it played for like 2 seconds, and then it went away.
Probably a amount of players trying to onto the playlist. Like I said, it's a beta.
It's fine. It happens. And the gentleman besides... what was your name, by the way, Mr. Paladin?
My name is Daniel.
Nice to meet you. Kaivenum. And the gentleman that's beside you?
Oh, the name's Harold, or you can call me Harry.
Frank walks up to that group.
Harry.
What can I do for you?
Well, I'm just inquiring about who you guys are.
I'm just, a guy. Everyday average guy. Pew pew.
Average.
I can do some little magical tricks, but that's, about it.
Frank interrupts and asks, "Can you do fire?"
Yeah, I can do fire.
Please no fire on the boat.
Oh, darn it. All right. Well, I need your help. Frank says I need your help. Kind of stole the shield, and I need to burn off the crest on the front of it. Can you help me with that?
Harold's gonna look around, see if anybody's watching.
Oh, I'm watching.
Daniel's gonna just sigh and be like, "Do what you must."
This point,
Did I?
when you hear like Richter's kind of watching, it's like when you hear the captain say "no fire." I think we're all kind of watching.
I think I heard. Did I hear that right? You stole the shield?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
I think what he meant to say is, he found it, and it was lying there with a note that said, "You can borrow me, just put me back." And he's just borrowing it for a longer period of time than they maybe intended.
Hey, we're out of sight of Port Tamale, so I don't think he's getting the shield back.
Come see me when we're off the ship. I'll see if I can help you out.
Okay.
Harold, make a perception.
Who's ready to hear another joke I just came up with?
I am.
Mr. Diggle raises his hand.
That's a 25 for perception.
What happens when you witness a shipwreck?
Oh, God.
You let it sink in.
You get another.
You hear a forceful laugh from Mr. Diggle.
You'll get a grin from Daniel.
Harold's gonna laugh quite big too, because he spent a lot of times on the ocean.
I just shake my head.
What did I get with my perception check?
You see a gentleman who's about 5'9", keeping an eye on the passenger, who's up in the crow's nest.
So he's not looking out, he's looking down at us, like watching what we're doing.
Yes, but you also see another person up on the.
I see another person up there as well.
Yes, you see. But one is holding looks like a shiny metalish stick.
I'm gonna point it out to Daniel and be like, "Hey, you think that guy's supposed to be up there with the other guy?"
I'm gonna glance up there and
Does it look like normal like ship activities, or does it seem amiss in the time that I've spent sailing? Like, there's not usually two people up in the crow's nest, right?
You guys are also on a very large vessel.
I mean, it'd be possible for this size of vessel, there being two lookouts up there, but
can I yell up to him, "Hey, how's it looking up there?"
yo, how do you rotate the character?
Shift arrow key.
He doesn't hear you.
I guess I'm just gonna keep an eye on the guy watching me. Probably gonna try to move. Hey guys, can we go into the ship?
Yes, there's a galley below deck and bunks in the gun ports. Nope, wrong term.
Gun deck.
Gun deck. Thank you.
I think I'm just gonna look at the people around and be like, it seems like they're paying an awful lot of attention to us instead of where we're going. Anybody want to go downstairs?
I'm gonna nudge him and be like, yeah, I could, while looking up there, like, yeah, I could, maybe we could get, a drink or, a quick bite.
I'm always down for a good drink.
Yeah, let's go do that.
I'm following you guys. I can talk with Mr. Frank if you would like to come too. I may have something I want to talk to him about.
Sure, I'll come along. Frank will come along.
I guess as I walk past, I do note Frank's stolen shield.
Nisa watches the guy in the crow's nest while they all leave.
And I'm just gonna stay up in whatever spot I'm hiding in.
Whoever's watching the guy in the crow's nest, roll a d20.
Oh my god!
Nice.
So I just rolled a self-perception check because I was just curious, and I rolled a nat 20. And then I just rolled another nat 20. So perhaps my curse of my other game is not following me.
Or you just wasted all your good luck on those
you
first
just
two
jinxed
rolls.
it. Now you're done.
No, I'm gonna nat
You jinxed it.
We just set the tone for the whole campaign. Nat 20 or bust, baby.
It was a very intense staring contest, and you made him.
And I made him what?
You made him blink and feel uncomfortable, and he just started looking out at the stern, past the stern towards the water.
I feel satisfied.
Keeping an eye on the ocean and the horizon.
Who are we looking at?
I'm looking at the crow's foot guy. Crow's net. Nest.
Crow's nest.
The crow's foot guy. Can that be his name now? That one guy looking down at the deck is now the crow's foot guy.
Yeah, the second station up there.
Fuck.
So this whole time, so everyone's like heading downstairs, and this is watching this guy, and Richter's just kind of like watching her watch him, and sees him like finally break contact, and just kind of like nods and comes down after the group. And it's like the robot lady Yeah, she won with the crow's nest guy. Sorry, crow's foot guy.
Yeah, I don't know what his deal was. He was staring at me. That made me feel uncomfortable.
He was looking at all of us.
Was he?
Well, you get used to not being trusted, so.
Can't say I've had that one happen before.
Not being trusted or having someone stare at you?
The not being trusted part.
It's kind of like, well, at least for me, it happens on a Tuesday.
Ah.
Oh, as we go downstairs, I'm gonna yell out to the joke lady. I'm gonna yell out, "Hey, joke lady, bring more of those. And come downstairs with us."
Name off the one.
I think it's the sage.
Yeah, it's
Who was it?
Yeah, it's Sage.
Who was it that was not trusting crow's foot guy?
Nisa?
Nisa.
I mean, that's also why I got people to move downstairs.
Who else?
It was Daniel, Harold were like, hey, we don't like that guy looking at us. We should go downstairs. And Harold suggested the idea. Daniel agreed, and then Nissa had the staring contest of.
Oh, there we go. Hey, I still got a 14.
Ooh, yo, I need a roll. Hold up.
Hey, do I have to actually roll if I have a passive insight and passive perception?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know. I
Everybody
am
has
curious
passive
what
for
a
everything.
passive. I am curious what a passive 14 gets, but
I'll take a 21, Mr. Game Master.
Why does it add numbers? 24, 20... I'm confused.
Because if you look at your character sheet, you've got skills there, and so for your insight, it'll give you like plus whatever. That's based on.
Oh, dang,
your
I'm disappointed with the D100.
wisdom, intelligence.
Oh, okay, I figured it out.
Insight's based on wisdom.
Yes.
Yeah, and then if you have
Nisa.
proficiency, it adds an extra 3 on top of that.
Yeah, because my passive perception's a 14, and then my passive insight's a
Yeah,
17.
but if he asks for a roll, he generally has posted it to the chat, so there would be like a dice beside your name.
Oh, okay. I ignore my dice underneath. Give me 1 second. Just trying to figure things out.
You weren't
That's
here
all
for
good.
tutorial day.
Yeah.
So what were we rolling the
Fucking with
D20
you.
for?
Nisa,
Insight.
Frank, and Harold. And
Oh,
Venom.
well, I rolled one, but not intentionally. Like, I didn't see it on the insight check, but it was a 15.
Daniel, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
All
basically,
of you who
So I got
Anyone-
a 23.
anyone who rolled above a 15, you guys could kind of figure that because you're your what's the word I'm looking for? Passage to the Shattered Teeth was already paid for by a mysterious contributor, but you guys didn't really pay. He was just a little wiry.
you were right the first time. Wary.
Yeah, wary.
Wary of your guys' intention.
Well,
But
So that's
Got
how
it.
this works. Oh, hey, it was
There
a
you go,
15
you got it.
anyway.
didn't you say a 22 to begin with?
Yeah, no, I rolled a
And you got a
15 on my
22?
own, and I rolled a 15 here, so yeah, no, because the plus 7 kicks.
Cool bean. So as you guys walk below deck, you come to the galley, and you see a 7'1" furbolg cooking.
A what?
Furbolg.
Cooking.
Cooking.
That's like a cow person.
Exactly.
Oh.
Hey, what you-
What can I get you guys and ladies?
Just some ale, please.
One ale come run out up.
One? Who said one? Who stops at one?
2, 3,
That's better.
3. 3 it is.
That's better.
Gizmo, go get them 3 ales, please. You see a little 3-foot automaton rolling by you further down below deck. As you guys can tell, you didn't really necessarily walk downstairs. There were ramps.
Mm.
Frank says to the Furbolg, what's your name, Cookie?
Cookie, my name is Ernan. What is you?
My name's Frank.
Nice
I'll
to
have
meet you, Frank.
Yeah, it's good to meet you. I'll have one of the stew of whatever you're making.
I call it. Give me a second. The Zambalaya.
Do we see him cooking?
Yes.
Okay. Do I see anything out of ordinary being put in the food?
The kitchen is basically right there in the galley, and it's
Okay.
kind of like what's that Japanese restaurant where they cook right in front of you?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think we all know.
But no one knows the word for it.
Exactly.
Hold on, give me a second. I'll find it.
Someone's googling it.
Hibachi?
Yeah, hibachi.
Hibachi grill.
Yeah, hibachi grill, I think.
How does the food smell?
It smells really good. Delicious. Well, roll a d20. Because your nostrils might smell different.
I'm gonna ask what he's cooking.
It smells okay for you.
What you cooking there?
I'm cooking up something new, but I don't know what to call it yet.
I'll look at the ingredients that he's using. Anything I find odd. You're gonna ask me to roll, right?
Yeah, I had to see who was talking.
Kai Venom.
He is cooking some sort of hot dog.
Okay.
Are there any tables in this galley?
Oh yes. There's 4 benches.
All right. Frank
At
takes
least
his...
4 benches that could at least fit 20 apiece.
I'm gonna go order 2 ales and then go sit down at one of the tables.
Yeah, Frank takes his stew and then he motions for Kai Venom to sit across from him.
Daniel will grab 1 ale and go sit across from Harold.
3 more ales, Gizmo.
Is Sage, are you still on the deck with Nisa, or did you get up and go?
I got up and go.
Okay, when you had gotten up, I would have gone too. After my staring contest.
She wants the jokes.
I do.
You want the
She wants
jokes?
to- ha, ha, ha.
I have more jokes.
I will take more jokes.
Ooh, I like jokes. What are they?
Okay. What do you call a belt made of watches?
What?
A waste of time.
Oh my god.
He cracks up.
Harold's gonna laugh and drink a beer. Or drink an ale.
So Gizmo comes rolling back up with 8 ales. You guys mentioned. And he's holding has 8 arms come out from his torso, holding all 8 ales.
Nice. Nisa's gonna ask for a warm mug.
A warm mug?
She just wants a warm mug.
Warm mug.
Like as in heated mug.
Yes. I know.
Okay.
What you gonna do with that? Harold's gonna ask.
I'll show you.
Gizmo, get me a metal tankard.
I'm gonna go sit down with Frank in the meantime.
He takes the metal tankard and just puts it on the stove.
He waits.
Richter comes up and is like, "So, Vernon, was it?"
How hot do you want this to be? Bright red? Red?
Just before red.
Because you were made of metal, why don't you grab it?
Okay. And she grabs it and then walks over to the table and then just holds it in front of her face.
Daniel's gonna look with a little bit of puzzlement at this.
Yeah, I'm
kind of
watching this, curious what she's gonna do.
She sits with it holding in her hands, right in front of her face. That's it. It's soothing. I don't eat or drink, so it's soothing.
Oh, interesting.
Makes you feel the part. I see.
Yes. Well, and then she passes it over and she goes, "Feel it. It's actually nice and it's nice. Warms up the hands."
I'm wearing greaves, so I could, in theory, grab this.
It's really hot. Yeah, not flame red hot, but it's hot.
Daniel's gonna. I'm good. I think I would still feel it through even my greaves.
I'm gonna reach into my backpack and pull out a little trinket I have. It's a little pipe, and I'm gonna start blowing bubbles with it.
Right into the shenanigans. It's awesome.
He made me roll for it. I want to know what it does.
Oh, what did you bring out?
A pipe that blows bubbles.
It blows bubbles.
I'm just gonna keep blowing bubbles and drinking ale and just kind of watching and talking to people.
As bubbles float towards Daniel, he'll occasionally pop one or two.
Well, you got
I think you're right now.
You got a better drink than I did.
But I'm going to be parking myself off into a corner, like kind of away from everybody. Just kind of keep an eye.
What's your character's name?
Bastion.
Bastion?
Okay.
So
I'm also followed by Buckbeak.
I'm gonna head over to Bastion and be like, "So, why are you always off in the corner?"
My experience with people is not terribly a good one. So I try to keep to myself and Buckbeak here.
It's your Warforged, right?
Yes.
So I just figured out my playlist.
But the whole point is that I'm covered in armor to kind of like hide that fact.
Oh, okay.
All my other playlists are fine, but that one playlist is broken. Oh well. Continue.
Frank says to Kai Venom, you wanted to speak?
Yeah, let's go into a corner and quiet.
Okay.
Just moving aside. So, that shield. From what I heard, you stole it, right?
Yes.
Alright. Is this something you do often? Like...
I've been known to lurk.
Excellent, excellent. I'll keep that in mind because I might have some jobs for you later on.
Maybe. We'll see.
How sneaky are you trying?
Huh?
How sneaky are you two trying to be?
Quiet, quiet. We really went into a corner just basically whispering. If someone is very keen could hear, but
Are the rest of you paying attention or just going?
Would
about
I
your
happen
business?
to notice? I mean, I'm not doing anything, but just kind of idly sitting. Would I happen to notice just passively, or?
They were
Character
sitting at
name?
the table and then kind of got up and left.
Okay,
What's your character name again, Phantom?
Daniel.
Daniel. Give
Yeah,
me
I'm just trying to keep an eye
one
out the
second.
room.
And Frank and Venom are the two who wandered off.
Yes.
I think Harold would kind of watch them, and if they're still within ear range, like try to listen, but he's not going to go out of his way to, follow them and try to get close to listen or anything. Just more of a curious, I wonder what that is.
Oh, that was a 12.
But
Yeah, Richter's kind of the same way, just keeping an eye on everything, and when they kind of detach, a little more focused, but not actively
So-
looking, but still like passively at a 16.
So, Bastion, Frank. Wait, you are Frank. Never mind.
Yeah.
Harold and Richter and Sage kind of hears this conversation going. That's if they want to decide if they want to.
listen.
So did I notice
Who is I?
Daniel?
And Daniel. Oh, I read the wrong number. Basically everybody did.
Okay.
Great.
Level
was-
5.
We literally failed our stealthing.
I was reading
Yeah.
lots of investigation.
Well, Frank is wearing very heavy armor, and it clanked the whole way over here.
I mean, I just figured with just perception, noticing if they snuck off or just, left.
And you guys are not alone in this galley. There's about 20 other sailors in here eating.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
you guys are. Hold on. You're doing okay against them. They're tired and they're just eating.
So just so you know, I do have a business, Frank. I think your name was.
Yes.
So I might need your help later on. Your price will be mine.
My price will be yours?
Yeah.
Could I make an insight check just to see if I can figure out what's going on?
You?
I said it, Kai Venom. I don't know what you mean by that.
You'll know in time. Just know
Okay.
that I might need your help.
Roll an insight check.
I decided that's going to be...
And Venom, roll a perception.
Oh, Phantom, you can press C to bring up your character sheet.
Perception?
Deception.
If you didn't know.
22 on
Deception.
insight.
Oh,
Oh, no.
17. Actually, it's 17 because my... Why does it not have this?
So when you press C,
See?
you can highlight the
Oh.
skill check that you want, and it will roll.
Oh.
I didn't
that's
know that.
better.
I just manually just typed in
There you go.
D20 plus 7.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Another
but-
another way you can do it is at the top of the screen. You've got that drop down menu for inventory, spells, features, skills, whatever. If you hover over skills, they drop down and they're all there. And so if it's got a check mark, you have proficiency. If it's got two check marks, you have expertise.
Okay.
And
Okay.
if it's opening up, you have to fix that in the settings. Instead of dropping down, it might be dropping up. If it's dropping up, let me know and I'll tell you how to fix it.
Huh. Okay. So Daniel had a 22 on his insight check, and then the initial roll before we learned the new way of doing this was a 17 for the deception.
Yeah.
What you two could probably do is go down in the Whisper channel and discuss it. Or you don't have to give as you're just options. Or whatever you want to reveal of what that insight was for.
No, okay.
No, I mean, this is just me trying to pick up on what the conversation is going on about from a distance. Yeah.
I must have missed that. It sounds like she's trying to make a deal with him.
Okay.
Here is your jambalaya. Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm just gonna clock in and not say anything. Just clock the conversation, not really gonna read into it or anything, just okay. I'm gonna turn to Daniel. So we're on the same ship again. What are you going for?
I don't know. I was told there was stuff to do, so I was like, sure, let's go. Haven't had a whole lot going on, so it was, just one of those things. Just might as well.
Yep, figured, need to make some money, so come out this way. Check
That's
out
fair.
this tower.
So that's what this is on about. I honestly forgot.
Yeah, some big tower down south somewhere. Gold, riches, all that good stuff.
I just figured, people might need a little bit of healing here and there. And also, it'd be a fun, just little travel to go see some new things.
I'm gonna drink some more ale and see if anybody else wants to chime in.
Frank will say to Kyvenom in Thieves' Cant, not so interested in money, but I might need help in the future.
You got it. Responding back in Thieves' Cant.
Perfect. I'm ready.
I'm only here because I heard people on the other side like funny jokes.
Well, if we're all going to this tower, I have a feeling having some levity might make things worthwhile, so it's good that you're here.
Oh, you're
Yes.
going to the tower too, huh?
Yes, I enjoy your jokes. They allow me to practice my laughing.
Nisa,
I have another one.
Nisa, you feel a little metal tap on your leg. As you look down, Gizmo's there holding a hot mug.
Oh, thank you so much. And I exchange it and hold it up to my face.
He salutes you and buzzes off.
I would love to hear your joke.
Okay, is everybody ready for this one?
Bastion,
As ready as
hands you
I'll
one.
ever be.
What grades did the pirate get on his report card? 7 C's.
Oh my god.
What did you ask me?
I'm just gonna give it to you. You hear a couple of sailors in the back kind of choke on their food from laughing.
I'm
Nice.
I'm going to. It's Nisa. You're the one that has the warm cup up to your hands, right?
Yeah.
Every so often, as it starts to cool down, I'm just gonna warm it back up with a little prestidigitation cantrip.
When you do that, she looks down at it and goes, "That is amazing."
You hear a little whine.
Aw.
Who's
Okay.
whining?
You need to stop. The little man is sad.
Okay, I'll stop.
I think you made the little robot friend upset.
I just roll my eyes and drink.
He's trying to hand you a hot cup.
I will totally exchange it for the new one.
That was bad.
So
Oh,
Daniel's
man.
gonna look around at kind of everyone. So, are we all going to this tower?
Yes.
I'll raise a glass and finish off my second ale.
If I'm not on this boat to go to the tower, then where am I going?
To Neverland.
Probably.
Kidding.
In Act 2, The Journey to Neverland.
Neverland? Neverland?
I mean,
Neverland.
Never,
Neverland.
Richter's kind of like, well, we all got told possibility of riches, chance of dying. How could you not want to go?
I'm hoping there's a tyrant there I can kill.
That sounds like you want to bring justice to places. I like justice. Justice is good.
I don't think it has anything to do with justice.
Retribution? Retribution's better.
Retribution might be it, yes.
Is there a cargo hold on this ship, Hunter?
Yes.
Okay. At some point, I'm gonna make an excuse to go that I need to go hit the head, and
That's-
kind of.
On the deck.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go up to the deck and try to slip away when nobody's looking.
That sounds like a stealth.
Who is I want to stealth?
Harold, sorry. This probably isn't gonna go well. $17.
Can I roll perception?
I kind of want real perception too.
I do too, since he's kind of like the one guy I actually know.
Same.
Though, nah, Daniel's gonna let it slide because, you know, he seems to trust him.
Fucking!
Oh, shoot!
Damn.
You know what? Might as roll it.
Holy.
Man, everybody knows what's
overwhelming
going on.
Everybody just follow me.
No, but look at me.
Except for
Poor
Kyvan, so like,
Venom.
the sneaky person is like, no, I don't see shit.
Venom, you're really into your drink.
Of course I am.
she's had how many now?
Roll a
3.
hold on.
I need more drinks.
Okay, so when Harold sneaks away, Richter's like, this seems interesting. Just like to himself, he's like, I'm gonna follow him.
I'm gonna, knowing that he's probably going off to do something else, I'm gonna be like, just let him go to the restroom. I don't care what he does.
Roll a.
And I'm gonna take a drink.
Oh, Venom, you are the drinks that you're.
If you're
Knock-
saying they're
knocking back.
poisoned,
No, the
Okay.
drinks that you were knocking back, are kind of getting to you.
excellent.
And you might want some air.
I think yeah, up later.
Does that the
She
sound
just
of her,
pass out?
her head hitting the bar top?
Daniel, being the medic he is going to immediately look over and
Hear me snore.
check to see if she's okay. Figures out. Breathing. Doesn't seem to be drowning in her beer ale. She's fine.
So, just to clarify, I never actually went to the deck to go hit the head. I just went straight to the cargo hold.
And
Richter,
Richter's
you obviously
following.
see it, and Sage seizes it. And
I think a few
everybody
of us
did
saw
except Venom.
it. Daniel's gonna let them do whatever. Just check on Kai Venom and make sure they're not drowning in ale and all that.
So I'm trying to be a little more sneaky than Harold.
Yeah. Nisa looks at that, sees Richter leave, and then looks down at the little robot dude and says, "Could I have another one, please?"
Squeak, squeak. Whirly buzzes off. And comes back right away with a new cup.
Thank you.
Frank says to the group, "Hey, you never know when your next meal is going to be. This stew is pretty good. You should all get some."
Unfortunately, I ate before coming aboard.
So, I'm just going to kind of, as I work my way down to the cargo hold, kind of keep an eye out for any guards or anything. Just kind of looking to see where it's at.
You're at the bottom of the ship, and you see no cargo.
It's just empty.
Well, you see Bastion's bird.
Is Bird with him?
The Buckbeak.
Buckbeak next to me.
Buckbeak.
Buckbeak's right beside him.
Buckbeak's chilling with me. I don't
Oh.
trust anybody.
Never
Buckbeak
mind.
apparently has a doppelganger.
I missed the part of Buckbeak following you to the galley.
Yeah, no, I said that Buckbeak is just planted down next to me, just sitting with me. We're both keeping an eye on things, just watching.
So, it's just empty down here.
Give me 1 second. Trying to find your. You guys are not seeing the DC, right?
No.
No.
Okay.
22.
Nice.
Okay. All you see is darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I'm gonna use a cantrip and cast light on my my pipe. It's still got my pipe to blow bubbles with. I'm just gonna make it light up and kind of look around.
It's empty. You don't see anything.
As his pipe lights up, I come up from like the shadows behind him. Like, what were you looking for down here?
I'm just gonna turn around, blow some bubbles, and be like, I was just curious.
Richter, there you go. I like the little controls that you showed me of how to request to roll certain rolls.
You like it?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 17.
It was so close.
It's just darkness. It's empty.
Back in the galley, I'm gonna ask Nissa. So you're a robot, right?
Warforged, but yes.
Okay. And
yes,
you
I was
just
created.
okay. I should have this knowledge, but I don't know. Never dealt with a Warforged before, so oh well.
We're not necessarily very common.
Okay.
I guess. I mean, we might be. I've only ever met myself.
That's understandable. So you just so I guess trying to fit in, you got the cups and okay.
Well,
That's
that
why-
and they're really
Daniel.
comfortable. Sorry?
Frank or I can't remember your character's name. Phantom.
Daniel.
Daniel. Roll.
Oh, I'm just asking like questions. Just
I know, but
okay. What am I rolling? Oh, one of these. I'm gonna fail this.
Whoa!
Holy crap!
Fucking net 20.
I have a plus. What? What? Okay.
a +4. You're a paladin, dude. You should know.
Your
History.
god just downloads history.
I have like a 13, 14 in intelligence with a +1. Like, I wasn't expecting that. Huh. Neat.
You know exactly what she is because all of a sudden your patron of the Everlight has knocked you senseless of remembering what she is. She is a warforged of a lost, forgotten technology. They are protectors, healers, assassins, fighters, all walks of life.
Suddenly, I get hit with the wiki page on it in my head, and I look a little stunned. Huh, so that's what you are. Sorry, divine intervention just hit, sorry. So you holding the thing, its warmth, and really, helps you fit it. Well, at least make you feel like you're fitting in.
Well, I mean, when you're at royal functions, you should hold a mug or goblet, but goblets don't hold heat very well.
They don't. Yeah.
But yes, the heat is nice.
So is it just, do you feel cold?
Well, I feel all temperatures, yes.
Interesting.
I'm still susceptible to cold and heat, and if somebody cast that really nasty spell on me, then I would be in a lot of pain. But I can't get diseased.
Well, yeah, that's very helpful.
Mm-hmm. Don't cast that really horrible spell on me, please. It sucks.
Out of character, there's a couple spells that I can think of. In character, I can't think of any.
Yeah, she is specifically talking about heat metal.
Ah, that one. I was thinking of the one that, oh, shoot. I'll remember it here in a second. It's one of the older spells where it breaks stuff down into their base components.
Yeah, no, heat metal for somebody created of metal sucks.
I imagine as heat metal while somebody's of a flesh body wearing metal armor is also equally unpleasant.
Sorry, say that again? I was reading something.
I believe it as somebody being of flesh, wearing metal, that's equally unpleasant.
Yeah, you would sizzle.
Yes.
I just steam.
Yeah, you steam and we start smelling like bacon. Well, you don't know what that smells like, probably, but
I can smell.
oh. That's all I wanted to ask for now.
There you go. Oops, save changes. Ha!
There are a number towards that conversation as it's kind of trending off, and just ask Nissa like, why aren't you hiding yourself?
You guys see Gizmo
Uh,
with rise up his arms and put a blanket over venom.
L.
I look at Gizmo and go, "Thank you, kind sir."
I'm gonna ask Richter. Harold's gonna ask Richter.
Wait.
Oh,
Whoa.
Hold on, we just had
Bastion was
come
asking
up.
something.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Bastion approached us.
She
I
looks at
guess.
Bastion and goes,
Just focusing on Nessa, really. I'm just kind of like avoiding everybody, like noticeably. Like I'm not looking at anybody else right now.
I look at Bastion and I go, am I supposed to hide myself? If somebody doesn't like me, I just smack them in the face with my hammer.
I just kind of cock my head. Just like, no. Our experiences must have been very different.
I take a closer look. Would I notice that you're a Warforged, or have you like really hidden
No, I'm
yourself?
still wearing all my like armor, or it's full coverage. Like I'm wearing a helmet and wearing a full suit.
I'm guessing I can also hear this conversation. Can I make an insight check to?
I mean, you're just right next to us. I mean, I'm not trying to hide this specifically.
I'm just seeing if I can make the insight check to figure out if you are Warforged.
Yeah, the only thing that could really like point towards it right now is the fact that I make very heavy footfall, even for someone of my size.
Yeah, that's why I'm working
and
off
you said
insight instead
that my experience must be different than yours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I don't know what you've experienced, but the people that have tried to hurt me, I just hit them with my hammer. And if that doesn't work, I slash them with my axe. So they don't tend to live past that point.
So where are you from?
I would be from the Feywild.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So do you know like how you were made, or is whoever created you still around? Like, let's.
Yes. They are, and they are on my list of people to kill.
Who here has more than one ale besides passed out serpent?
I had 2 before I went downstairs.
I'm still working on my 1.
Okay. Who had 2?
Harold, sorry.
And Harold suddenly slumps over on the stairs and goes crashing down.
No,
I
he'll just
got this.
trip on the ramp that he's walking on.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's ramps.
10?
You're feeling a little queasy because you are on a ship and you are on the 4th floor, the bottom floor of the vessel, and the waves are just rocking you.
Well, I'm gonna reach out towards Richter, just like, oh god, I'm feeling so good.
You need to get up on deck then, 'cause you're not puking on me, buddy.
I'll be like, you followed me, show me the way back up. I'm gonna try to go out to the deck and catch some fresh air. Sleep with the misty ocean spray.
I'll help get Harold up back on deck, and like as we're walking through the galley, we're like, we have another lightweight.
Does he
Daniel will
need to be
note
carried?
this.
You guys hear, as hours go by, you guys hear 3 bell ringing and the captain yelling, all hands on deck.
So, am I drunk or am I just not feeling good?
Just not feeling well.
As we go up to the deck, Frank's going to say to Nissa, who taught you the thing with the mug?
Who taught it to me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would be Kada.
Interesting. That's a really old trick from. Well, basically, if you got your morning coffee, and sometimes if you're smoking, no one will ask you to do anything until you're done them.
I didn't know it was a trick. Interesting. That would explain a lot. Little shit.
You said they called all hands on deck?
Yes, and you hear
Is this like general alarm or?
it. You see all the sailors in the galley stop what they're doing and get up and get to their position.
Are they like running or just moving with a purpose?
Running.
Okay.
Oh, I pick up K Venom and start walking out.
And you start to feel slowing down.
Seems like we might be approaching the shore.
I would put my cat Milo on my shoulders and walk up onto the deck.
And whoever has the music Fantasy Plus still up, hopefully
working.
you can hear this.
Yeah, it's actually playing.
Good.
I'm gonna refresh because I'm not getting anything.
I didn't even have to refresh.
Yeah, it just started working.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the blanket off K Venom. Nissa picks him up and hand it back to I can't
Gizmo
remember his
has
name.
his little
Yeah.
hand up.
Yeah, I
It's
hand it
working.
to him and I tell him thank you.
He salutes.
I give him a little
Happy whirl.
I give him a salute back and head off to follow them up.
I think I'm just gonna force myself to puke over the railing and then, try to make it look like I didn't puke because I'm a sailor.
Thank you, Harold, for not messing up my deck.
You're welcome, Captain.
Alrighty, ladies and gents, we have arrived at the Fool's Curtain. Mr. Diggle, power up the crystals. Aye, aye, Captain. So you guys start hearing some... Actually...
Oh.
What would this be?
And that would be the Black Pearl off to the port side.
It's a really low DC.
Let's do it.
Almost a 20.
I have a dog trying to sit on my lap.
Holy.
Not 20. You white.
K Venom is on in my arms.
Yeah, good point. Give me 1 second.
You wasted your nat 20 because you're unconscious.
Right.
Asleep. I'll just say I missed this because I'm the last one up. Oh well.
You are wearing heavy armor.
Who is?
And Sage is enjoying her time.
Thanks, because I have a dog in my lap and I couldn't roll good.
Venom, you're passed the fuck out.
So I wake up thinking I felt something, and then I just pass out again.
Yep. So, Frank, Bastion, Richter, Nisa. I know I'm probably saying it wrong, but
Nisa?
Nisa?
Nisa. Sentry Sildry.
Nisa.
Yeah,
Nissan.
Nisa.
Nissan.
Nisa.
Son?
Nissan.
I'm fucking with you now.
I know you are. I played in a game where the one guy's like always calling me Sentry and she got pissed.
Anyways, all of you minus Daniel and Venom feel a strong magical energy. And then you start hearing a humming noise. And it stops.
What was that?
Then you hear Captain Queen.
Captain Queen?
Queen. You guys never asked for his first name, so fuck you.
Yeah, he's just captain.
Captain. Captain Queen.
Captain,
love it.
captain.
Whatever. Anyways, you hear him yell, "Coming about, Mr. Diggle." And the ship starts to rise out of the water.
I'm gonna look at Daniel and say, "Oh, that's not normal."
I didn't know sailing ships could fly.
Frank heard the captain mention the crystals. Does he see any crystals on the ship?
As the ship starts to come out of the water, do you look off to the sides?
Yes.
You see these giant, large, bluish, enchanted crystals. No.
Do I know what these are?
Hey.
Arcana. Fucking A! What
Nailed
the
it.
hell? How many nat 20s have we rolled?
I forgot to
Quite a
take you
few.
off the list. Because you
Why can't I
passed
roll?
out.
Oh, her.
It's fine. I'm just not rolling anything.
Whoops. Deleted the wrong one. Anyways, most of you passed it. These large enchanted crystals are known as broomstones. They usually keep vessels afloat in the air. What you guys are now discovering, you're not on a normal vessel. You're on an airship.
I'm gonna look at Daniel and be like, "Man, all the time sailing back and forth across the Lucidian Ocean, never actually used a airboat."
Can't say I've ever been on one before.
So my question is, why didn't we just fly here? Why did we sail?
You asked that?
If
I
my
do. Yeah.
Arcana deck check would also help with this, would it be I'd be able to answer this because
I mean,
use magic?
I rolled a nat fucking 20, man. So 21.
There's a lot of dangers in the air, and we want to stay on the waters for the meantime till we hit the curtain.
Ah,
Not saying there aren't dangers in the waters, but we have a safer journey through the water.
Wind's unpredictable up high.
Exactly.
yes.
We have sky pirates too.
Like reading my mind.
Cool.
You have a pirate joke?
Yes.
Do you have a sky pirate joke?
A sky pirate joke.
Ooh,
No.
we need
Can your
one.
pirate joke become a sky pirate joke?
Maybe.
Let's hear it.
Putting her on the spot. Wow.
She said she had one.
I do have one, but I'm trying to make it be a sky pirate joke.
It's taking some time to get to up in the air, just straight up. It's like a slow elevator.
Like a slow elevator.
Well, I couldn't make this a sky pirate joke, but why couldn't the pirate sit down?
Why?
Why not?
His booty got stolen.
I approve.
Or
You get it. I chuckle out of Bastion.
Am I still feeling sick? Is this like an ongoing effect? Like, is it getting worse as we start to fly?
I mean, the rocking should have stopped. Should have.
Turbulence.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think he's better now. I think he's better now.
You have fresher air and the higher altitude.
Okay, Venom, if I tap her on the face and try and, like, sprinkle some water on her face. Her or him?
Her.
Her? Can she have advantage because I sprinkled water on her face?
I don't think I have.
Yes.
Look at that. I'm helping. Oh!
Hey, that's pretty good.
I was expecting snake eyes.
That would have been hilarious. I was expecting like a 1 and then like a 5. Just
Or 2 nat 20s.
Venom, you wake up in somebody's arms.
Huh? What the?
They're very hard and uncomfortable.
Ow! What's going on here?
You passed out, and
Someone
now we're
can't hold their
flying.
liquor.
I want more L.
No.
I'm gonna agree with that statement.
Just the
I
flat
don't
deadpan.
feel comfortable.
No.
I need more ale.
No.
Food then.
Food, yes. Water, 100%.
You hear the navigator yell out, "All ready, sir." As the crow flies, and you guys start moving towards the giant fog bank that reaches well over 2,000 high.
I don't think that's a fog bank anymore. Oh,
What the hell is that?
those are some clouds.
How do I fix it where my camera stops zooming in onto a character?
Well,
That's a good question.
Oh, that's the...
Just give me a second.
I guess while we're looking at that, I do need to go to sleep soon.
Okay. Almost done.
We
Yeah.
did. We did go over that setting. I will have to find it.
Pan to token speaker.
Which is under which part? Oh,
Core.
look at that. It's in core.
It's like you don't even have to scroll. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down.
Okay, I'll fix it later. So,
All right, cool. Thank you.
thank you. So the ship slowly eases into the fog. Captain yells out, "Keep an eye on out."
To everyone?
And everyone. So,
Aye, aye, Captain.
I'm gonna go to the port side, midship, and take watch.
we are not the only ones who are wander in this fog.
I'm gonna go to the center of the ship and just put my back against the mast and keep an eye out.
Good idea, Squishy.
Frank, I'll head to starboard.
I'm just gonna go ahead and get my shield out. I might as well.
Nisa's sticking around K-Venom because she's worried that she's gonna fall over. We are rolling high tonight.
Except for me, the most part.
I mean, you rolled a 17 on this one.
Like as everyone's
Just now,
getting prepared, Richard just pulls like this giant like repeating crossbow off his back and goes, "I finally get a chance to use it."
I'm gonna have my tower shield up on my left arm, kind of also acting for a little bit more stability if I need to brace myself against the deck.
Bastion, you have
Bastion.
to roll.
I did. That's it didn't show up in the thing. Let me do another perception check.
Roll a d20. Cool. Everyone but Harold.
He was midship.
I think I'm just like still honestly just admiring how this ship is flying.
You guys start keeping an eye out and take in your surroundings, trying to peer through the fog, and something catches your eye.
Wait, which side?
Port side.
Aye.
A
Uh-oh.
extreme large shadow appears in the distance.
Hey guys, y'all might want to come look at this. Something big.
Kind of hard to miss.
Whoa.
I'm gonna walk over and
That was
where?
kind of directed to the guys on starboard.
Frank's gonna stay starboard.
I'm gonna ask where.
I mean, you figure it is towering above the masts, moving slowly in the far distance. It's a very large shadow.
I'm
Hey,
gonna call
uh,
to the captain. Hey, captain, what's that?
Sky pirates.
Ah, that is we don't quite know what that is.
Oh no.
It's... Some say it's the protector of the Shattered Teeth. Some say it's a bloody monster. But we don't know for sure.
Is it gonna eat us?
Question.
As long as we don't piss it off, it shouldn't.
How far away is it?
And Harold, keep your mouth shut.
Make a perception check. Whoever's asked, or whoever's looking.
That was Harold.
I guess the Herald's looking though. I'd like to make one as well, so I just know.
Same.
Yes!
So see,
saw that one.
And then perception.
So now that he pointed it out, I'm clocking it 100%.
Oh well. Well, what does he see? Oh, that was close to a 1.
Anybody else?
Frank's still on the other side.
Nisa, Venom, and Harold. About 50 miles out. And if
Is
you...
it getting closer?
Nope. You guys can calculate on... You guys are about 1,000 feet in the air. His shadow is very massive.
A shadow.
Moving slow. And the shadow reaches to the water. but you don't know where the water is.
Hmm.
And it's
just
towering.
assumed it goes to the water.
Yes.
Okay.
Just assume it's going to the water.
Gojira.
Gojira.
I mean, I'm just gonna keep watching it and see if it gets any closer to us.
And then, guys, this would be a hard. Those who are on port side,
Uh-oh.
yeah, another perception check.
Another perception check.
Doing a
Yes.
big group roll or just on our own?
I am click.
Okay.
Harold.
If you're only taking out one person, if you hit the check, and then you can delete the person from the list too. Instead of having to select everybody.
Whatever. Too late.
Mainly for future reference.
Sure.
Oh, look at that. We all fail. All our good rolls are gone.
And it all comes back.
What do you mean? I'm doing fine.
Daniel and Sage are there to save the fucking day.
Yeah!
Yeah, with my jokes.
Yes!
Daniel and Sage. Far distance, you start hearing cannon fire. I don't even know if these little sound bits are.
Oh
I'm
gosh.
hearing it.
Yep.
That came through.
She loud.
Yeah, that scared me.
Dang.
It will take a moment to hear.
Because I heard it, and then you said you should hear cannon fire, like just after I heard it.
Cool.
I'm gonna just call out loudly. It's probably not a good thing that there's cannons going off, and is it?
You see. Give me 1 second. The beast has found another victim.
Wait,
All
so
right.
it's
Another
Thankfully-
victim to Davy Jones's locker.
Thankfully, it's far away from here.
Can we point out to the captain where it's at and be like, "Hey man, we should sail away from this bitch."
He sees it, and Mr. Diggle is correcting the course.
Frank calls out to the captain. I thought you said it's only a problem if you poke the bear.
Those were probably pirates, or accidentally ran into it. We are not the only skyship in the air who ventured to the tavern.
Interesting. All right, I'm gonna have to call that. I gotta get off. I gotta be up in 6 hours.
Alrighty.
Have a good
Thank you.
night.
Have a good night.
Good night.
I will say the one thing I do appreciate that you actually took the time to kind of learn some of the seafaring knowledge and whatnot of just what things are called. So,
Mhm. Yeah, that's
as
amazing.
somebody that loves
very cool.
naval history and shipbuilding and stuff, that I appreciate that.
I was
You're
judging
welcome.
Yeah, it's nice whenever it's not just, hey, look left.
Yeah,
Right.
it's adding
up
some
top.
nice mind visuals.
Hey, I was up till 4 a.m. last night learning this shit.
If you have any questions, I have a rather extensive knowledge of it.
So does Wiki.
That's true. All right. Have a good night, all.
See you later.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
It is midnight for East Coasters.
Yes.
So
Quickly throw him over the edge.
so I think I'm just gonna call it because I don't want Phantom to miss out on what's.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
I started a little late trying to fiddle with the fucking music.
It was like a
I'm-
good session 0, really, if you think about it, though. We
Yeah.
all got to make some rolls, kind of
Yeah.
get to figure out people's characters a little bit, you know? That's good session 0.
Definitely.
It was
Yeah.
cool.
But it was nice that everybody got to do some interactions and kind of learn voices.
I like my bad jokes.
I love your fucking jokes. They're awesome.
That's great.
Sage, you get an inspiration die. For
Oh,
your
nice.
jokes. What an inspiration die for my games is there's 2 different kinds of inspiration dies. You have the inspiration die from a bard, which is yourself, that you give to your fellow team, and an inspiration die from the GM, me. That inspiration die is a D20. You could reroll any die, but it goes away as soon.
Booty's explaining to me.
Cool.
And if you press C to open your character sheet, in attributes, you got that list on the right side. So you got like death saves, exhaustion, inspiration. You can click on the box beside inspirations. That way you've got that reminder that it's there.
Yeah.
Got it.
And don't hoard it, because if you hoard it, then he can't give it to you again.
And you said that inspiration is a reroll or advantage?
It is a D20 reroll.
Ooh, you're
Okay.
doing reroll rule. Nice. That is way more useful.
I figured as much, and you guys will be entering a massive dungeon.
That is freaky. Very,
What is-
very loud, though.
What is freaky?
Something just was like very ominous.
Well, with 8 people trying to get onto my Fantasy Plus server, it will probably lag a bit or not work. So,
Did nobody else hear that?
Nope.
Okay. There you go. Just random.